What is up, Rams house, and welcome back into a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for making me a part of your day today. But hey, I don't want to be the only one talking. I want to hear what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Who's going to win this game? What's the score going to be and why? Okay, so what do the Rams have to do offensively in order to win this game? I personally think it's pretty obvious, and it's what we did versus the Atlanta Falcons. This offense was so fresh and so creative versus the Falcons last week. If we can do what we did versus them, I think we have a good chance at winning this game. Now, what do I mean by that? First off, we utilized a ton of different formations. I'm talking I formation, offset I formation, single back formation, shotgun, empty set. We really kept the Falcons off balance because we were able to change up the different looks at the line of scrimmage, not only be doing the shotgun or the empty set like we've seen the Rams do in the past, and that really gave us an advantage. And not only that, we got everybody involved on this offense. It was something that I talked about before that I was hoping to see. We used to only be targeting Cooper Kupp, just staring him down, having him as a primary read. If Kupp's open, great. If he's not, let's just accept the sack. But this offense got everybody involved. I'm talking Allen Robinson, I'm talking Tyler Higbee, I'm talking Brandon Powell, I'm talking Ben Skoranek, I'm talking Cam Akers. Stafford did a great job of spreading the ball around, and I think it's also due to the plays that we were calling. It was not just intended for Cooper Kupp, which was really refreshing because then you could really see this offense open up. So if we can do that versus the Cardinals, I think we got a good chance. I think if the Rams also do what they did last week and drawing up those quick read plays where you only have a couple seconds back there and already have your guy open, that is going to be key. That is going to be vital because we've seen Sean McVay, he draws up some of these aggressive plays where it's long developing. Matthew Stafford just sitting back there. He absorbs a lot of sacks. We did a great job of bouncing back last week and drawing up some quick plays where you can just get it out in the flats, get a couple free yards there. I think the Rams should utilize this early so that we can exhaust this Cardinals defense, and then maybe later on if we need it, we can hit those big plays, those longer developing plays when they're exhausted. But I think it's going to be key to have those quick reads, those quick plays, specifically in the passing game early on to really wear out this Cardinals defense and to try to slow down that pass rush. Now, I just talked about slowing down that Cardinals pass rush, but to me, it's actually not that scary. They've only had one sack through 2 games. I know it's only 2 games, but only 1 sack. That's pretty pathetic. I think the Rams can really take advantage of this and have some great offensive numbers here. I think if the Rams can put up points early, get up to a good lead early, the Cardinals really don't have a shot. I don't think that they're going to be going punch for punch with us, especially against our defense. I think we're going to do a good job of, maybe they're going to have some long drives here and there because of Raheem Morris, but I don't think we're going to give up a lot of points. So putting up a lot of points early versus them, I think is going to be key because I just don't think that they're going to be able to come back from that and win. So what do the Rams have to do defensively to be able to win this game? Pretty simple. We got to win in the trenches and get in Kyler Murray's face early in the game. We've seen in the past when the Rams play the Cardinals, if we can get in his face early, disrupt him early like we saw last year in that second game that we played, it's not going to look good for the Cardinals. I think containing a guy like Kyler Murray, don't let him have all the time in the pocket and be able to scramble around, extend the plays, or get some good scrambles. We have a good shot at beating them. I think Bobby Wagner is going to continue to show he was such a great addition for the LA Rams to bring in, not only for the blitzes that we have been able to deploy, but also to contain Kyler Murray, not really let him get those big scramble yards. I think that's going to be a key for the Rams. I'm not really too worried about the Cardinals running game. It really hasn't been too elite this year, but even if they try to bring it against us, we've actually been one of the better teams against the run, especially with that addition of Bobby Wagner. So I think we'll be fine there. I think this is going to be a huge key for the Rams, and it's get the Cardinals to 3rd downs. The Cardinals are 6 for 25 in the first 2 games on 3rd downs. That is horrible. If we can get the Cardinals to a 3rd down, I think it's a pretty good chance that the Rams are going to get off the field here defensively, especially with the amount of talent that we have. But the big problem with that is Raheem Morris is a bend but don't break type of coach, and he likes to give up those 5 to 6 yards on early downs and then just make sure he doesn't break and give up points. I'm never a big fan of that, so we're going to have to see how that plays out, but just got to get these Cardinals to 3rd down, and I think we have a good chance at beating them. The group we're going to have to watch collectively as Rams fans is this cornerback group, because we know Troy Hill got injured and Jacoby Durant got injured. We know that Troy Hill is most likely not going to play. We are unsure about Jacoby Durant, and Sean McVay mentioned that Robert Rochelle and Darion Kendrick are going to step up. Big fan of Robert Rochelle and Darion Kendrick, so watching how they play here is going to be fascinating to see how well that they're going to do against this Cardinals passing game. We saw that the Rams didn't have Jalen Ramsey last year due to COVID and everything, and we were still able to do a good job against their offense and be able to win. So I think that position group is going to be something interesting to watch. Now, my players to watch for the Rams here: Matthew Matthew Stafford, I personally think he's just going to have a big game against this Cardinals defense. Look, I just don't think it's that good of a defense, honestly. I don't think that their secondary is the best. I love their safeties, but I just don't love their cornerbacks. I don't think they have a very good pass rush, so I think Matthew Stafford is going to have a good game. Watch out for Aaron Donald. He is on his way to 100 sacks. He's at sack number 99 right now. He just needs one more to get 100 career sacks. I just mentioned Darion Kendrick and Robert Rochelle stepping in for Troy Hill and Jacoby Durant. Gonna keep my eyes on that. You guys should too. Now, my last player to watch is Bobby Wagner. Talked about it earlier. He's going to be utilized in some blitzes, but also I think he's going to be key in containing Kyler Murray. If he gets to those edges, our edge rushers can't catch him. To be able to be that spy and make sure he doesn't get those big scrambles is going to be huge. In the end, I think that the Rams win 34-17. I just really don't think the Cardinals are that good of a team this year. They may put up a fight a little bit early on, but I think that the Rams are going to pull out the win 34-17. Once again, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate you for watching this video. As always, horns up and God bless.